So that game review is coming today because I forgot that there is some more stuff in it I have to do. Like, I thought I was just getting the collectibles, then doing the last mission, and also the DLCs, and other side missions that I forgot about. Hopefully tomorrow, though. Anyway, American Ultra universally negative ratings to watch on film for Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart, Topher Grace, Bill Pullman, Connie Britton, Walton Goggins, Tony Hale, Lavelle Crawford. It's good. It's a bit similar to the show Chuck. That's from Jesse's character. At least at the start, where when he's about to get attacked, then he remembers, like, it shows his eyes, pupils dilating, and all of a sudden he knows how to kill. Reminds me of Chuck, which is good because that was a great show. Brightburn universally negative ratings to watch on film 4. Matt Jones, Jennifer Holland, Michael Rooker, Steve McGee. It's good. Escape from New York. Universally positive ratings. Watch on film 4. Directed by John Carpenter. Starring Kurt Russell, I don't think Bruce Campbell or Steve Buscemi are in it. I watched this because I heard that Kurt Russell's character, who's called Snake Plissken, was the inspiration for Snake in Metal Gear Solid, and I love Metal Gear Solid, so I was disappointed. I didn't like the movie. I think there's something else that I have to review, because I remember saying that I need to start off today's video with, once again, I'm a wanker because I forgot to do whatever review that I need to do, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, I know now. Kidding. Universally positive ratings, Showtime original series. I watched it on Sky Comedy because Sky are dumbasses who thought, oh, it's a comedy because Jim Carrey is starring in it, as if he didn't do Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey, Judy Greer, Justin Kirk, Annette O'Toole. It's bad, but I do appreciate, like, the sort of messages of it, because it is kind of reflective of Jim's life. His Twitter, as of 6 p.m. on Tuesday the 2nd of August 2022. Pelosi becomes the highest US elected official to visit Taiwan in more than 25 years. Why is Nancy Pelosi visiting Taiwan? I thought she was on China's side. Diabetes patients want access to life-changing gadget. Good for them. Oh god, why is World War III trending? As if this hasn't been trending multiple times before, because people are paranoid. Exactly, Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan will not trigger World War III. Because I think China, we stopped selling out to China in December. This isn't really political, but, and I did mention this yesterday and multiple times before that in the worst takes segment, but Hollywood used to water their films down, make them like right. The Chinese government don't want their citizens watching films that have anything that they're against. So anything homosexual, anything with Muslims, anything with black people, etc. Anything with magic as well. So they banned No Way Home because Doctor Strange is in it. And Hollywood used to get rid of, no magic, black people, gay people, Muslims, etc. in their films because there are over 1 billion Chinese people. So that's over 1 billion more people that get to see the film, which means more money. But they didn't do it for No Way Home, and the film still made over $1 billion. So they realized that, they're able to do that and not. They can do it and still make a massive profit. So they did that. Because that's mostly where China's money is coming from. So hopefully, with Hollywood pulling out of the country, they're just going to collapse like a house of cards. I mean, they'll probably. This is the Chinese government we're talking about, the ones that let the coronavirus out of their grasp. Like some fat, lazy, Paul Blart dickheads. So, point is, they are extremely stupid. So maybe they'll think, oh, Nancy Pelosi hates us, when Nancy Pelosi does not hate the Chinese government. She loves the Chinese government. I think. I'm going to bet. So either, hopefully China will recognize that Nancy supports them, or because they're so dumb, they'll think that Nancy hates them and try to start World War III, but with no money. Rock the Week axed after 17 years. Which, I mean, the show stopped being funny after Hugh Dennis and Frankie Boyle. I don't know if they both left it or if they just became really crap. But it's like most of Hugh Dennis's humour came from making fun of Jimmy Savile. But then, after Jimmy died, it was revealed that, he was touching kids. Hugh realised that maybe he shouldn't be talking about, because his impression of Jimmy was coming out of a place of respect, because obviously he didn't know that he was a pedophile. So, kind of a shame, but I don't watch new Mock the Week. And it's just because the BBC is running out of money. Like, I bet you that they're going to go back. Sorry, they're not going to go back. What I mean is that they're going to change the plan, because currently the plan is that by 2027, there'll be no license fee and that they'll start running ads. But they're probably going to lose money by then, like be out. So they might change it so that it'll happen sooner. Don't pay UK. Is this about the license fee? Okay. inside disgusting student accommodation that costs $1,600 a month. Sorry, not 1,600. 1,600 I'm dumb. Cockroaches crawling around, broken heating and piles of rubbish. This is the flat a student claims to be paying £1,600 a month to live in. Well, I mean, why are you complaining about the cockroaches when these were the ones advocating for everyone to start eating cockroaches? More residents prefer New Hampshire independence than Joe Biden running for a second term. Not surprised. And seems like what Marcus was advocating for. So this person called PT gets vaccinated. Corona killed 1 million so far. That doesn't seem true. I'm going to look it up. Okay, so apparently it's killed 6.4 million. Although we do need to factor in the fact that the statistics are inflated, because if you have corona but then you say shoot yourself in the head, right, you will have counted as if dying from corona. And I've had debates with people in form class in year 4 about this. I like tell them, but no, like I said to them, like there was an example of a guy in Australia who had corona and then was shot to death by a robber. So I said to the guy, right, so guy has corona, and then while he has corona, gets shot in the head and dies. What killed him? What do you mean what killed him? Well, did the corona kill him or did the shot to the head kill him? The shot to the head killed him? Right, so you agree with me that, you know, it shouldn't count as a corona death. But it is a corona death. So, you know, it could still be over 1 million. I don't know. And we won't know because, as I said, these stats get inflated. Because they always get inflated, because that makes... The reason why they get inflated is because it makes it easier for the government to justify bringing in stronger restrictions and lockdowns and stuff. Same way that school shooting statistics are inflated, because, and I also had an argument with the same person, probably on the same day, in form class about this, and the example I used was that a guy killed himself with a gun in a school at like 2 in the morning, and the guy said, yeah, that should count as a school shooting because it was a shot was fired in a school. That really shouldn't be counted as a school shooting. Yeah, a shot was fired in a school, but then, like, you have security guards in America in schools for obvious reasons. And if they have, I don't know if they have guns or not, but let's just assume that they have guns. Then, if they're stopping someone, like, say a person has a knife and they're running around killing people in a school with a knife, and the security guards shoot him to death. By this person's logic, that should count as a school shooting. When really it isn't. It's actually kind of the opposite, because it was preventing deaths. Like, it should only be counted as a school shooting when the motive of the shooter is to kill people. Like, killing himself shouldn't count. Maybe this should count as part of the body count if it is a proper school shooting, because most of them do kill themselves, because that's, they say it is better than getting life in prison. But I'm probably going to end the video taking time from talking so much about this. Where's the lie? Your cult. Hold on, there's something in my mouth. You're a cult. Prove it it's a lie, or a cult. The fact you push your agenda on me tells me you're all garbage and a lost soul. You're free. Please go, move on. I love my country and beloved state. You have done enough damage and tyranny. What are you talking about? Tyranny? Really? Yes, tyranny. Explain. You do comprehend that libertarians are just bullies on the block mentality. The lightest or strongest get the control while the rest are oppressed. What? Who radicalized you? No one. You're so far left that you've been brainwashed to think that I'm radical. Yeah, the people that frequently call themselves volunteerists and usually have respect for the non-aggression people are very pro-oppression, said the man with pudding for brains. The regular person pipes in, not knowing about the violence spread since the even celebration of January 6th by the libertarian free state and NH politics. Well, do you support the BLM riots that happened after George Floyd's death? Because there was no investigation about those riots. We're not talking about those riots anymore. Those riots were over 2 years ago. And January 6th was over a year and a half ago. But we're still talking about it. I'm sure he's just fine with that and destroying democracy while not knowing what's actually going on. This is entirely fantasy. You all know I've lived in NH for over NH is New Hampshire, I'm going to assume, for over a decade. This dude is full of it. He is one of the Free State leaders. Okay. You know he's a libertarian, right? The way that this is said with such foreboding intent is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Well, you must have not had much joy in your life. I regret to inform all of you that our host is a libertarian. The crowd gasps while Ferraro twirls his mustache. Oh, whoa. Why? Like someone commented there, calling him a libertarian fascist. Dang, Mark is a damn dirty libertarian fascist. We don't do what we want. The sick bastard will make us do what we want. Okay, that's sarcasm. Just like when it was ironic to say libertarian fascist because people were calling Mark a fascist when he was advocating for liberty. But like one of the very last scenes of the last episode of Peacemaker, like the girl, Walter's daughter, called the butterflies, their community, libertarian fascists. And it's not funny anymore. Mark, thanks for your show, dude. Once I heard about this particular creature, I couldn't help myself not to draw this sort of a fan art view as a 17th century Scottish Earl. I would buy that. Holy crap, that's amazing. A Comprehensive History Part 29. I would hate to be the judge at Chris Chan's trial, having to go through that entire goddamn history. Like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, Mr. Mrs. Chandler, would you mind taking off your necklace? No, I have to have this necklace on at all times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he believes that there is some magical importance to his necklace or something. But then he has to explain what sonetry is. I don't know. Like, I know that the trial is because he was having sex with his mum, but I think that they're going to end up talking about like basically his entire life. I'm cringing thinking about it. Damn elites tyrannizing humanity, hitting us economically, culturally, psychologically. Don't worry, we'll let you live. Maybe. A queer MIA offer just got cancelled for working at Lockheed Martin. Guess you could say their career really bombed. I don't have drums on me. Rishi Sunak doesn't seem to get the demographic against woke nonsense would have put crab for his parents as letterbox. Smearing us, it's all they have. The imaginary crab never ever made a single one of them return home though, eh? Nope. How could they colonize us if they did? White people are so racist and oppressive. Okay, then we need separate communities. No, because diversity is our strength. It's my favorite of all time, Stone Toss. Right, so we'll get these Middle Easterners going from the Middle East in a boat to America / Britain and calling every American / British person that they see a colonizer. What's up with the cat? Is it like tired or something?